Good evening, friends. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. So today we are in day 10 of our 41 days Guru Poornima meditation. And today I would like to share with all of you about Swami Vivekananda. So we all know about Swami Vivekananda, but but we'll know more about him. Okay, so Swami Vivekananda's birth name is Narendranath Datta, my dear friends. So he was born on January 12th, 1863 in Kolkata, and his father was Vishwanath Datta. He was a lawyer, and his mother was Bhuvneshwari Devi. She was deeply spiritual, and she was the one who shaped Vivekananda's early faith and love for meditation. And from his childhood, Vivekananda's birth name is Narendra, right? So Narendra had a very sharp memory and fearless nature and a deep desire for truth. So he would often go into spontaneous meditation, imagining himself as a yogi. And he studied at Ishwara Chandra Vidyasagar School, and also he did his graduation at Scottish Church College. And he's always deeply influenced by our spiritual scriptures like Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. So even as a teenager, he would always ask bold questions like whomsoever he meet, he used to ask, have you seen God? So he met many religious teachers, but none of them gave him a convincing answer. So during when this phase is happening in his life, suddenly his father's death becomes a turning point in his life. So his father suddenly he dies with a heart attack. So when he was just 21 years old, so and the whole entire family had to face severe poverty. They had no food to eat, and Narendra would walk barefoot in the streets seeking for work, and all his relatives will abandon them. And but instead of giving up, he becomes more stronger and more spiritual, my dear friends. So he always believed that this world is a great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. Such a profound statement from him, right? So he took care of his mother and siblings, and he stood strong during the challenging time. And in the year 1881, so he met his guru, Ramakrishna Parahamsa. We all know that he is a great mystic, spiritual master. And the moment he meets Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he asks, have you seen God? So then Ramakrishna Paramahamsa replies, yes, I see him more clearly than I see you. So this answer surprises him, and over time he accepts Ramakrishna Paramahamsa as his guru. And Ramakrishna Paramahamsa reveals to him the greatest truths of Advaita Vedanta. So the truth is like that soul is divine and soul is one with God. So we are all one with God. We are all one with that pure consciousness. Okay. So after passing of his beloved guru, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa in 1886, so Narendra, he becomes very upset, and he was deeply shaken, but also profoundly inspired by his teachings. So he understood that his mission is no longer just personal, but his mission, he has a very bigger mission to help the people. So this spiritual awakening helps him to go into the world and spread this universal message of Vedanta. Okay, then Narendra, he formally takes sannyasa, renouncing his worldly lives, and he changes his name to Swami Vivekananda, from Narendranath to Swami Vivekananda. So this marks a great profound internal shift in his life, from the curious questioning child, or from the curious questioning youth, to a dedicated spiritual warrior. So after becoming a monk, Swami Vivekananda, he starts traveling all over India. So he always believes that real spirituality means understanding life very deeply. So he starts to travel so that he could understand different cultures, different religions, different traditions with his own eyes. Okay, so he also travels across India to learn from wise teachers, to learn from holy people, and also to improve his own meditation wisdom, and to improve his knowledge. So he start to travel from villages. He visits holy places, and he meets great spiritual teachers, and also ordinary people, normal ordinary people. So, and as he was traveling along the way, he sees so many people were suffering from poverty, lack of education, and hardship. Many people, they are very poor, and no proper money for, as I said, for spending on education. So instead of losing hope, he saw something powerful in India. So he saw that inner strength and spiritual richness of the Indian people. So then he believed this inner strength and spiritual richness of the India, the country India itself, is making people rich and strong. Okay. So, and Swami Vivekananda believed that India could become strong again, but only if each person discovered their own inner power. So he made it his mission to build stronger minds and stronger character, so encouraging people to become confident, to become fearless. So he started combining both spiritual values with real life education. We all know that Vivekananda, so he empowered youth. So his sessions are more about youth, right? So he used to use a lot of quotations also to empower youth. And in 1893, he went to the US to speak at a big religious event in Chicago. We all know that. And he starts his speech with "Dear sisters and brothers of America." And the whole crowd, the entire auditorium, so they will start to clap for 2 minutes, because the way he addresses "my dear brothers and sisters." So until then, everyone used to address "dear gentlemen," or so "hello friends." So he started to address like "my dear brothers and sisters of America." And also he spoke about Vedanta, Indian philosophy that teaches all religions are connected at a deeper level. Okay, so every person has something divine inside. So spiritual people should be strong and courageous. So spiritual people should speak the truth. Spiritual people should not be weak. Okay, so his talks made a huge impact and introduced many people around the world to this Indian spirituality. We all know that his name Vivekananda means joy of wise understanding, and he lived up to it. Okay, and he also taught that real power comes from knowing yourself. So we have to always go within, my dear friends. And Vivekananda, he started the Ramakrishna mission to help the poor, and to spread the spiritual learning. And he has written many books, Raja Yoga, Karma Yoga, which will help to guide many people. And Vivekananda, he's a symbol of hope, he's a symbol of strength, he's a symbol of unity, both in India and around the world. And there are so many motivational stories about his life. So once what happened was, during his journey to America in 1893 to attend this Parliament of Religions in Chicago. So Vivekananda, he'll be traveling in the ship, and the ship, it was caught in a violent storm. The waves were very huge, and many passengers were very, very terrified. But Vivekananda remained calm, and he started meditating quietly. So his faith in God, his faith in himself, and that inner peace helped soothe those people around him. So he told others, fear is useless. So we must have faith in the divine and face challenges bravely. So we should not have fear. So what we have to learn from this situation is, in the storms of life, calm and faith should be our strongest anchors, my dear friends. So whenever we have storms in our life, so we should stay calm. We should have a lot of faith in the universe. We have a lot of faith in ourselves. Okay. And one more story is, as a young boy, Narendra loved to comb his hair very neatly every day. So one day he will break his comb, and he feels very, very upset, thinking he will look untidy. And this his mother notices this, and he says to him, "Don't worry about the comb. Real beauty and strength, it will come from within, not from the appearances." So here also we have to learn, like, so whenever situations when they go against us, so we have to focus on our inner strength rather than the outward circumstances or outward situations. So self-confidence and inner beauty, they are very, very powerful than external appearances, my dear friends. Okay. And when he was young. So as I said, he used to always ask. He's a very deeply curious child, and he used to always question, right? Have you seen God? So when he used to ask the priests, temple priests, and many religious teachers. So, but all of will give vague answers. He will be very very unsatisfied. So, but he won't give up. So, what we have to learn here is, but finally he receives answer from his guru Ramakrishna Paramhamsa. So he says like, yes, I see God as clearly I see you. So then he realizes, Vivekananda realizes that God is real and God can be experienced. So when we go inside, we realize that we are part of God. So we are one with God. So here what we have to learn is we should never stop asking questions. So the truth will reveal itself to sincere seekers at the right time. So whatever the doubts or whatever the questions you have, start asking to the universe. You don't stop. Why I'm asking these stupid questions? So we have to start questioning. So the more we question, so the more we get answers in our life, my dear friends. And there are, so through his Vedanta teachings, he says that our true nature or our real nature is divine. We are not this body, we are not the mind, we are the Atman, pure consciousness. So when we see from day 1 to day 10, every enlightened master's message is one and same. So we are not this body, we are not the mind. Who are we? We are the Atman. So you are the Amshatma of your Purnatma. So we are the Atman, you are the pure consciousness. So Vedanta teaches that our true identity is, it is limitless, it is eternal, it is divine. So realization of this truth is goal of our life. So most of the time we are not living in the truth. We are just living in the, what you call, we are believing this world is true, our relationships are true, our identity is true, and what you call, our job is true, whatever the finances, the money we are making is true. How much ever you earn, after 30 years or 40 years, you have to leave everything, right? So we can't carry even single paisa also with us to the other world. Okay, once we leave this planet Earth. So we should not be more attached to our material goals or material desires or attachments. Yes, we should live in the middle path, but we have to always realize that we are the Atman. So in that state, so when we start to live your life in that realized state, then you won't get attached to anything, my dear friends. So each soul is potentially divine. So our goal is to experience this divinity through self-knowledge, through service, and through meditation. Okay, this body and mind can change. So before 10 years, you have one body. Before 30 years, you have other body. After 10 years, you will have other body. So this body and mind changes continuously, but consciousness is eternal, my dear friends. Okay, so this Atman or consciousness, it is existing in all the living beings. So this is the foundation of unity. All religions, they lead to the same truth. Truth is one, that we are all one. Okay, so Vivekananda, his mission is to promote harmony of religions, because he always believed that all spiritual paths lead to the same realization, that is divinity within. And he taught 4 yogas. Okay, Gnana Yoga, that is yoga related to knowledge and self-inquiry. Bhakti Yoga, so we can attain this liberation through love and sincere devotion to God. And Karma Yoga, by doing selfless action. So the more you serve people, okay, the more you feed people, serve people without expecting anything, being in that selfless service, doing your part, what you call, without expecting anything, that is called Karma Yoga. Okay, and Raja Yoga is whatever we are doing, Anapanasati meditation and controlling our mind. So this is called Raja Yoga. So each path is suited to a different personality, but all lead to the same truth, right? So we have to start doing service to humanity. Service is worship. Service to man is service to God. He always emphasizes in this great quotation. So service to man is service to God. Okay. So there is in Telugu also like Manava Seve, Madhava Seva, something, right? So seeing the divine in every being leads to the selfless service. So spirituality is not separate from the action, my dear friends. So let's all work together, and let's raise this collective consciousness, my dear friends. And he always emphasizes, please realize your true self, go beyond your body, mind, and thoughts, and do service to others. Respect every religion, respect every path, and live without fear. So fearlessness, strength, and truth. These are his core teachings or messages. And there are so many quotations of him right now. I would like to share few of them. So he shares that how to grow from the inside out. So none can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. So this is the first quotation of Swami Vivekananda. Second quotation is, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So don't wait for ideal conditions. So take charge of your life and seek the truth with persistence. So what we have to learn is, don't give up when the mind resists. Keep doing meditation even for 10 minutes. So experience the stillness whenever you have time, whenever you are going in the train. So whenever you have free time, instead of browsing, the more you browse, the more your mind is becoming restless, my dear friends. So he is saying, whenever your mind starts resisting, keep going forward. Awake, away, stop not till the goal is reached. Okay, even for 10 minutes, 20 minutes of meditation will help us to experience some that stillness or quietness. And one more quotation is, the greatest sin is to think yourself weak. Most of the time we believe that we are limited, but we are not at all limited, my dear friends. Okay, so you're not limited. You're not the mind, you're not this restless mind, you are that infinite self. So whenever you have doubt, whenever you are in that frustration mode, whenever you are doing meditation practice, sometimes we feel irritated. Oh my god, how much ever I do, why I'm unable to control the thoughts, I'm unable to sit at least for 30 minutes. So whenever you become frustrated, whenever you have doubt, always remind yourself, I'm not this body, I'm not my restless mind. I am the pure consciousness. I am calm, I'm strong, and I am free spirit. Okay. So he always used to say that, talk to yourself once in a day. So before going to bed, we have to reflect, my dear friends. Today, for example, before going to, we have to ask forgiveness if you have hurt anyone with your words, with your thoughts, with your actions. So just ask for forgiveness. So talk to yourself once in a day. So otherwise, you may miss meeting an excellent person in this world, because you are the most important person in your life. Okay. So if you are happy, so then you can make others happy. If you are upset, and the entire family also will become upset, just because you are in that low energy. When mother is in low mode, when father is in low energy, so kids also feel low, because why my mother is upset, why my father is upset. So self inquiry is very, very important. So the self reflection is also very, very important. So every day at least sit in the nature for 10 to 15 minutes and be in the silent space, because silence teaches you so many things, my dear friends. So reflect upon your life. So do some journaling, meditation, practice forgiveness. Okay, so all these practices will help you to deeply connect with yourself. And another quotation of Swami Vivekananda is, be fearless and strong. He says the strength is life and weakness is death. True Vedanta gives courage, not escapism. Many people believe that doing meditation means escaping from life responsibilities. They're simply sitting by closing their eyes. So they are simply escaping from the worldly duties and worldly responsibilities. But they don't understand the true value of meditation. So people can't sit just with the closed eyes even for 1 minute. Okay, so it's very, very, we have to appreciate ourselves, that we are sitting for 1 hour, we are sitting for 2 hours. So meditation is not escapism, my dear friends. We have the strength to face, we have the courage to face the truth. We are not running away from our pain, we are not escaping away from our fears. We have courage to look deep inside of us, we have courage to overcome our fears. So knowing yourself, the more you know yourself, you become fearless and free. And he says a beautiful example about the lion cub. So this lion cub, it gets separated from his mother and ends up in a flock of sheep. So he grows up among them, eats grass along with the sheep, and this lion cub start to behave like a sheep and learns to live in a fear. He truly believes that he is just another sheep. So one day a strong lion comes and sees him, surprised by this lion cub. Why are you here? What are you doing here? That cub replies, I'm a sheep. Please don't harm me. Please don't kill me. Please don't hurt me. Then that elder lion laughs and gently says, you're not a sheep. Come with me. And it takes the lion to a calm, clear pond. And by looking at what you call this elder lion asks this cub to look at his reflection. Then the young lion looks, and for the first time, he sees himself very clearly. Then suddenly, something inside will start to shift. Then he stands taller, and his fear melts away, and he lets out doing that powerful roar. In that moment, he realizes who he truly is. So here what we have to learn is, just like that lion cub, we forgot that we are God, we are part of the God. We think we are small, we think we are body, we think we are this personality selves, but we forgot that we are that powerful soul, we are that blissful soul. But the more we connect with ourselves by doing regular practice of meditation, we discover that fearless nature, we discover that calmness, fearlessness, and that power within us. Okay, so we have to face the fears, my dear friends. So meditation is the greatest way which can help you to face your fears. And Ramakrishna Paramhamsa also says to Vivekananda when he was very young. So during his early days, when Vivekananda was with Ramakrishna Paramhamsa, during that time Vivekananda used to have a lot of fear. Then Ramakrishna Paramhamsa he tells Vivekananda, fear comes because you don't know your own strength. So once you realize your true self, that you are infinite, you are that fearless spirit, then you won't feel fear. Fear will vanish away from your life. So Vivekananda life is all about fearlessness, my dear friends. So he died at the age of 39. So in that during that short span, so he is like inspiration to all of us. Okay, so especially he is inspiration to youth. Even when he was going to the World Parliament of Religions in 1893 in Chicago, many people warned him, and many people warned him about the dangers that he would face and the challenges he would face, because Americans would make fun of him. Americans would make fun of his clothing. But Vivekananda said, I am not afraid, because I know that divine is within me, and I will speak the truth no matter what. Satyameva Jayate. So with this, he goes to Parliament, and when thousands people were watching him, so he steps on stage, and as I said, he will speak, my dear brothers and sisters of America. Then we all know that the entire hall will clap for him. So at that moment, he faced his fear of rejection, fear of failures, fear of loneliness, and he transformed that fear into courage and confidence. So fear disappears when you truly trust and believe who you are. I am that soul. So soul is like eternal, as I said, no adi, no anta. It is just exists. So only mind creates these mind games, my dear friends. And also Swami Vivekananda connection with Kalima. So Swami Vivekananda used to connect with Mother Kali. So he has a very deep connection with Kalima, and he would meditate upon the Mother Kali, and he always says that she is a symbol of my strength, and she helped me in dissolving my ego, and also she helped me in my spiritual transformation. And Kali energy, we all know that she helps in destroying our ignorance, our ego, and she helps in awakening our soul dormant power, my dear friends. So whenever you want to come out of this ego based patterns, we have to connect with Mother Kali. Okay, so this is all about Vivekananda's teachings. Thank you all so much. And thanks to Patriji for giving me this opportunity to share about him, his life journey, and his teachings. So with this, let's go into meditation, my dear friends. So let's connect with the Vivekananda energy and start doing meditation. So I request everyone to please close your eyes. Sit in a comfortable posture by crossing your feet, clasping your hands, closing your eyes. Relax gently, deeply. Relax your forehead. your face, facial muscles, the shoulders, the right hand, left hand. Relax your back, chest, stomach. Relax your thighs, relax your legs, feet. Gently relax, deeply relax. Now, let's all connect with Goddess Kali energies, Ramakrishna Paramhamsa energies, Vivekananda Swami energies, with Patri Sir, Sadananda Yogi Swami, with Paramaguru Mandali. Become one with their consciousness. Feel their presence, their energies as you connect with them. Now connect with your breath. Tranquil breath, relaxed breath, peaceful breath. Your mind races, your mind wanders. Ignore thoughts in your mind. And continue to be with your breath. Continue to be in the present moment. Every day, let's cultivate this present moment awareness by training our mind. Meditation helps us to cultivate mental discipline, fearlessness, inner peace, and helps us to realize our own strength, our own power. Meditation helps you to master your mind. Be a master. Instead of suffering lifelong with same problems, same situations, why can't we take 100% responsibility for our life? The trauma which happened in your childhood, it's not your fault, but healing the trauma is your responsibility. Healing your limiting beliefs is your responsibility. Healing your mind is your responsibility. Have a choice, my dear friends. Let's completely trust ourselves, trust the divine, trust our gurus. They're always with us. They know what we are going through. We need not tell them. Being in the present moment, in complete surrenderance. will unfold. The doors will start to open for us. The more we live in the present moment, the more we surrender ourselves and our challenges, the divine within us, to the infinite divine healing presence, healing intelligence within us. Like Swami Vivekananda, let's cultivate fearlessness. Mind keeps resisting, but let's keep moving forward with utmost willpower, faith, and surrenderance. For next 30 minutes, please do not open your eyes. I'll play music. Let's connect with music energies. Connect with group consciousness. And enjoy this wonderful evening meditation. Be with your breath, my dear friend. No thought whatsoever. Be aligned with Master's energies. With your breath. Few more minutes. Do not get identified with thoughts. Be with your breath. Be with your body. Last 5 seconds. Now let's all express our gratitude to all the masters for their divine love, support, guidance, and energies. Be thankful to your parents, to your family members. Be thankful to your financial life, spiritual life, for all the blessings in your life, and for everything in your life. Now slowly and gently place your both hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly remove hands from your eyes and please open your eyes. Thank you so much, friends. Hope you all had a good meditation. Anyone would like to share anything? Okay. Let's all connect in tomorrow's session. Bye, everyone. Good night. Thank you, friends. Thank you all. Okay. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you, Induji. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, friends. Thank you all for all your comments. Okay, I'm closing today's call. Good night.